Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, subscribe, come hang out. We're in my pub again today. It is a very busy day. There's so much going on. We're going to graduations, we're going to birthday parties. So I am down here taking a quick moment for myself and wanting to get all of this put away. So I thought I would share it with you all. So this is a Dollar Tree haul. I am, again, stocking up stuff in my pantry that I found. I found a lot of goodies for my craft room that I am trying to get more and more organized. Let me know if you'd like to see how I organize my craft room. Right now, it kind of looks like a hurricane went through it and I need to do some organizing, which is why I'm getting some things here and there. But let me know if you'd like to see a vlog style of that. And then I found a lot of beauty items that I'm super excited for. So without further ado, grab a drink, grab a pen and paper, or even take screenshots, and let's get into this haul. So the first thing I think I'll start with all of the groceries, the foodie finds that I grabbed here. Make sure I have everything. Yes, okay. So I really like to find these when I can find them at Dollar Tree. I grab several of them because they're great to put in soups. They're great to put in casseroles. They are the Del Monte Harvest diced potatoes. They're great to make hash browns with, or skillet meals. These are just great to have in your pantry. I did end up grabbing 4 of those. So if you can find them, grab them because they are worth it to keep in your pantry and pull out for easy night dinners, easy breakfasts, all kinds of good stuff. I did also grab the So Natural strawberry preserves. My kids like strawberry jelly. I like strawberry jelly. They do like grape as well, but I grabbed this for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches this summer. Again, can't go wrong in the summertime. Feeding littles with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and fruits and chips and everything and sending them on their way. And then something that they had, I'll pull all 3 of them together. They're selling these separate, so I just got the 3 flavors to try because they're not sold in like 4 packs like they used to. Oh, I wish they would do that. But these are the Icelandic glacial carbonated spring waters. And I have a Diet Coke problem. I have said that before. So I drink a lot of sparkling water to curb that Diet Coke addiction. But I did grab the Icelandic carbonated waters. I grabbed it in the Sicilian lemon. I grabbed it in the Tahitian lime. You can see that. These are naturally flavored. There's no sugars added to this. There's 0 calories, just flavored water. And then I got the Taroko Blood Orange. I'm excited for that one. So I just grabbed 3 to try and, put into my ever-growing sparkling water stash upstairs. Another thing that I bought, that I got for like quick dinner nights to add to, chicken or, to add to a meatloaf night was the Idahoan au gratin sliced potato bake. I did grab 2 of these. These are great just to have as a side dish. Again, whether you're doing, chicken or, meatloaf night or whatever. I also grabbed another box of the Kraft mac and cheese. My daughter's a very picky eater. She doesn't like mac and cheese. I don't know why. I think it's just a sauce thing for her. My son and my husband love mac and cheese. So I started putting it back in the stash. And then something that was new to me, that I thought, oh, this would be great for making dupes to burritos from Chipotle. I grabbed 2 packs of the microwavable Santa Fe style black beans. And these black beans are made with corn, green chilies, and Southwest style seasoning. And you can see there on the package, it's like black beans and corn and seasoning. This would be great over rice. And this would also be great heated up rice, big tortilla, and make a Chipotle dupe burrito. So I did end up grabbing 2 of those as well to put in the pantry. The other one doesn't want to come out of the bag. But I did grab 2 of those. Okay, we're gonna just slide this over. I don't have a lot of space, like I always say, on my bar top, so I just kind of move down the line. But I did grab 2 of these for my kids to play with. I saw these. They have bigger sets in the $+ section, but they did have the smaller sets in the $1.25 for $1.25. This is a pickleball paddleball set. And I got it in blue and I got it in orange with 2 of the little pickleballs. Just something for my kids to play with in the backyard in the summertime, you know, and go ham with them. So I did end up grabbing 2 of those for them. Put that down. And then something else, before I get into maybe some more of this craft stuff, let me just check here. Yeah, everything in that bag. Something else I did in my last haul, I found the Collins ice spears, ice making spears that made like 7 long ice spears. And I thought those would be really great to put into water bottles. I then found the Joy silicone mini ice cube trays. And I thought these would be so great for Diet Coke. That was my big reasoning for having it, is to get a big 2-liter of Diet Coke and then have these as well as for other drinks. But I did grab 2 of these. I just thought these were super cute, with the intention of having a Diet Coke as a treat. But those were a great find as well. Okay, and then let's get into some of the craft stuff that I found. I love to journal. I love to take notes. I love to put my thoughts down. I love to project manage when I do stuff around my house or stuff for work. And I am a sucker for notebooks. I am a huge sucker for notebooks. I found these. They were so pretty. I couldn't say no. There were 4 to the set, and these are by Jot. Jot is the best, one of the best when it comes to just cool finds every season. It just turns over all the time. You just never know what you're gonna get. But these are floral notebooks by Jot, and they have a sort of metallic trim around the edge there that you might be able to see if I move it like that. It's sort of iridescent metallic trim, and they're just wonderful. They're just beautiful. And this one doesn't have any lines. It's more free form. So if you want to bullet journal, if you just want to draw or sketch or junk journal inside of these, they're super pretty. So this one, you know, has more of those wildflowers on it. This one looks like it has tiger lilies and white lilies, and it has more of that blue metallic trim around it. And again, the inside is not lined. So lots of different ideas. These are some of the more smaller, like little, you know, baby's breath style, smaller florals. This has more of like a green. You can sort of see that green metallic shine to it. Say that 3 times fast. That wasn't coming out. Green metallic shine. It says notes. Again, not lined, just plain paper inside. And then the last one had, you know, pretty daisies and dahlias on it. And this one is more of a red metallic to it. So pretty. Just the possibilities are endless. You know, whether you write your thoughts, your daily affirmations, you know, religious quotes, whatever you can think of. I thought these were just beautiful. So I grabbed those for my ever-growing notebook collection, because why not? And then to add to that, I grabbed all 3. To work within those notebooks, I did end up grabbing the Extreme Smooth gel pens, and I grabbed all the colors. You can see here, these are more of the brown, yellow, green, orange, pink, lime green, purple, and light blue. And then more of like your primary colors of blue, black, red, and dark green. Love these. These write really well. They're great to, you know, make lists, to prioritize, to bullet journal, to thought journal, all kinds of different things. So I did pick up 3 of those. And then something else on the lines of that notebook. I haven't seen this. I have said previously, Dollar Tree about a year and a half, 2 years ago was just rocking it with stickers. Like, you could not go into a Dollar Tree and not pick up stickers or any kind of other, you know, I think now they do a lot more of the patches, which are really cool. But I found this one, and I didn't have it in my stash, so I did grab it with the intent of maybe putting them in these notebooks and, you know, doing some type of pretty border. These are the rub-on transfers. And they're these pretty, you know, birds that are sitting on branches and just lots of, you know, floral branch-like designs that you could do a nice border on a paper, on a page inside of a notebook or your planner. You just rub it on. So pretty. So I picked up just one for that. Okay. And I have mentioned, so my children, my oldest is in grade school. My youngest is going to start. And I started stocking up because I'm thinking ahead for him of all the things that my daughter had to do in her early years, my son is going to start doing. And so I'm trying to prepare myself for when the notes come that he has to do certain projects for his class and he has to make certain posters and things like that, because I know his school does it. Because my daughter did it. So why wouldn't he? So I grabbed a couple of things that I thought would be a good idea for him to utilize for those upcoming projects. I'm going to put them away in my craft room, put them away in my stash, so that I know that when the time comes, I've already got them and I'm not scrambling. And some of those things include a 52 count of poster letters in green, and then a 75 count of poster letters in orange. Add it to a poster, his name, his class, his age, all that good stuff. And then a couple of other things that I grabbed, just kind of thinking ahead on posters and projects. I grabbed these, the neon starbursts. This is a 30-piece set. There are multiple colors in here. It's not just green. It's kind of hard to see, but there's multiple sizes. And then you can't really see it, but there's multiple colors. They're just all stacked together. So I grabbed that with the same intention, putting notes on it, sticking it on a poster board, talking about himself. Same with this one. This is from the Teaching Tree. This is a 32 count paper cutouts. They kind of look like suns or, you know, fireworks or sunbursts, starbursts, all that good stuff. So I grabbed that one. And I also grabbed a 32 count of the flowers, the paper cutouts from the Teaching Tree. This is in purple. So just great to have on hand. Again, these are also great for journaling. These are great to, you know, throw in as a space saver in a planner if you've got a big event coming up and you want to highlight it. Really great things, fun ways to, you know, add layers to your projects or whatever you're doing. And, you know, if you like to create photo albums and things, you know, these are great backgrounds and all kinds of stuff you can use. So I did grab those. And then speaking of notes and speaking of things to kind of put in, I grabbed some of these with the intention of putting them into lunch boxes and snack bags when they go to school, just to write notes or for them to use. This is a 10-piece set of large floral classroom decor. How wonderful would that be to just write a note on that, or to even use it on a poster? So grab that one. I grabbed a 36-piece of the shooting star from the Teaching Tree. Again, you could write a note on it, put a name on it. How cute. I grabbed a 36 count of the suitcase. Write notes. We travel a lot. My kids love to travel. How great would that be to do a project with that on a poster with a suitcase? So pick that up with that intention. And then it wouldn't be that some idea without a light bulb. So I grabbed a 36 pack of the light bulbs. Super cute. And then I also grabbed a 10 piece of the foil light bulbs. Because why not? That's an idea. That is some idea. So I picked all of those up with those intentions of future projects, you know, knowing my kids have to do those poster boards and just having all of that stuff in the stash. I've said before, my son loves space. He loves everything about space. So I did end up finding this. This is a 300 piece sticker set. So Dollar Tree didn't let me down this time. This is a 300 piece set of space stickers. So if he wants to add that to a project that I know is going to come up this year, he can. So that is everything that I sort of got down the craft aisle, the school aisle, all of that stuff. Let's move on to the last bag, which is more of the stuff that I found for beauty, everyday upkeep, and all that good stuff. I know there's more of these, but I haven't found them yet. This is the Be Pure Bubble Mask, and I got it in lime and mint. So I wanted to give that a try. And then I also found what I had hauled another one that was pink. This is by Bio Miracle, and this is hyaluronic acid blueberry, and this is also a moisturizing bubble mask. So I wanted to give that a try as well. And then I saw these. I love a good lip balm. And I only picked up 3. I think there were a few more. But I picked them up with being partial to the flavors. These are called LA Colors Juicy Cakes lip balms. And I love to throw these in my purse. I grabbed it in the watermelon tart. This is a lip balm, and it tints your lips pink. You can kind of see there, it tints your lips pink. So I grabbed that one. Again, same thing. This one tints your lips pink, but this is in the vanilla icing flavor. And if my daughter wants one, she can absolutely have one. Why not? And then the last flavor is peach cobbler. I'm super excited for this. I love peaches. But again, tints your lips pink. Super cute. Great to just put in the stash. And then these were more, I found a few of them. I didn't get there, I guess, in time. These are by Ione, and these are sort of this lunar zodiac collection that they had, and then they had a rock star collection, sort of the Glampalooza. So I grabbed 2 things from there that I thought would be really cool to try. I grabbed the lip oil from the Lunar Zodiac, and I grabbed it in purple gold. I thought that would be fun. I love the dragons on this. I love the packaging. I can't. Like, you just cannot. And I also grabbed this is a mood lip balm in pink from that Lunar Zodiac collection. Look at the bottom handle of that. Like, I can't. Just so pretty. And then from the Glampalooza collection, I grabbed the brown and black mascara. Sometimes brown is a little bit more subtle, but it still gives you, you know, a full lash, and it's not so striking, you know, especially if you're, you know, at a professional event or something like that. So I grabbed it with that intention for my work. And then this is what the black looks like. They're just tubes. So I'm gonna give those a try as well. And then for the bathroom, I picked up 2 of these. Can't go wrong with a Dove Sensitive and Original body wash bar. Great for the skin. I'm trying to up my skin game. I'm trying to make sure that the rest of my skin outside of my face is soft and moisturized. So picked up 2 of these. And then the last thing that I picked up was this collection has come into Dollar Tree. I don't know where this is originally from. This is the Heritage Collection by Mindy McKnight. And I just thought that this sort of, this headband looked really, really pretty. It sort of wraps around the headband. It almost looks like linen, and it's just really subtle. And I grabbed that. I thought that was pretty. And that is everything that I got from this haul with Dollar Tree this time around. Let me know what you like the best. I'm so excited that I'm able to fill my pantry, and I'm starting to stock my craft room a little bit more. And I'm also fueling my Diet Coke addiction. I think this is probably the best find because I'm kind of trying to curb it, but sometimes, you know, you just get a little excited for your addiction. Well, let me know what you are finding at your Dollar Tree. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, come hang out longer, and I will see you all on the next go around.